Yo, 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 it's D.Arthur in the building. I am so pleased and humbled that you decided to take some time with me to learn more about your true self, to learn more about your true nature, to learn more about how you can really be the most effective version of yourself in this matrix because right now there's just a lot of distractions. There's just a lot of distractions that is trying to distract you from your highest self, your highest purpose. And if you block all the noise, you ignore all of the noise, all of the things that people are saying, and you finally just take a deep breath and just take a deep breath and have peace, you can finally start to think. And the better your thinking gets, the better your life gets. This is pretty much it. Because the thing is, people just have way too much preconceived ideas on how things are. They're given some sort of task and they don't think about anything about it, and then they just go ahead without really thinking. People just need to learn how to think. They have to read books like the Habits of Highly Effective People. The better you can finally think, the easier your life will become, the easier your life gets. So, and seed retention plus meditation will finally help you be able to think. It will finally help you take a step back and observe, because people just make too much judgments about things before they even have all of the facts. They say things that are just conditioned down to them. Before they even have all of the facts, they made preconceived notions. And I mean, if you want to be part of the 99%, this is how you should operate. But if you want to be top, at least at the 5% or the 1%, you have to take a step back, observe, and then make your own conclusions. And you have to really think about it, because there's just too many preconceived ideas that are made without you having any say about it. And I mean, so in this video, we're going to be talking about seed retention. Women will start doing this unconsciously around you, and do not be delusional. Don't be delusional, because guys make this they make this too hard. Whether she likes me, whether she doesn't like me, blah blah blah. Do you really like this? This really isn't that hard. If she does these certain things, these 3 things that I'm about to say, there's a better chance that she is attracted to you. And now it's up to you to take the action. First of all, people say, like, if you ignore her, she'll be attracted to you. And that may work, but that also doesn't work. Because the thing is, see, guys think that ignoring her works, but it only works if you have her attention. This is the bottom line. They think that if they go, they just ignore her without her getting her attention. Without getting her attention, I mean, she's somehow gonna magically just be in your DMs, and she's magically just going to like you. And that is not the case. She only gets attracted to you when she has your attention, when you have her attention. So at the beginning, you really have to get her to like you. You have to approach her. You can't just ignore her without approaching her and think she's gonna automatically like you just because you haven't approached her. You have to get her attention. You have to have high energy when you're talking to her. When you're talking to her, it just has to be some sort of movie. It just has to be like a very alpha way of talking to her, very highly energetic way of talking to her, very nonchalant, laid back way of talking to her. I mean, this is how she gets attracted to you at the beginning. And then, I mean, what you're doing at the beginning is you're just getting her to become more attracted to you. You're nonchalant, you're laid back, you have charisma, you have emotional intelligence. You have a gauge of what you need to do before you do it. You're no longer in a scarcity set of mind. You're in a highly energetic way of living. you know what to do before you do it. And the thing is, like, this becomes a lot easier when you decide to go on seed retention. Attraction becomes easier when you go on seed retention. You start letting your subconscious take over. Your subconscious starts knowing exactly what it needs to do to get someone attracted to you. There is signs everywhere. You just have to pay attention. People in general make things way too hard. They're too ego stricken. Every time there's evidence of things that if something is consistently on your mind, you just have to watch out. You have to watch out for the signs that you get, and I mean, you will. This is the things. This is how you will get the answers to your problems. But nobody has any awareness. Awareness is the number one thing to solve your problems. So one, she'll walk closer to you. Two, she may even bump into you to start a conversation. Three, she might ask an indirect question. These are all the things that she does to you to get you highly attracted to you. And I mean, the best thing that you can do is just to take these signs for what it is, and then operate to do something with them. Because the thing is, if you never take the signs, you're never going to get what you really want. You have to take these signs and use it to your advantage. Like, you can't just say that you're gonna ignore her and she's gonna be attracted to you. That's not how this works. She has to have initial attraction for you for any of this to work. You have to put her on an emotional roller coaster. You have to be mysterious. You have to know when to engage and when to back out. This is the only way her head can be on a swivel, and she starts thinking about whether you like her or not when she's not with you. This is the only way attraction works. Attraction works when she isn't around you. She has to give a reason. You have to give her a reason why she would be in your head, because these guys are way too logical when it comes to this. They think if I do this, this, and this, then she's gonna be attracted to me, and that is not the case. You have to have high social. You have to look like you have a high social status. I mean, that can help. And then you have to talk to her in a certain way. You can't just be like, oh, like, you just have to be alpha. I mean, this just takes practice. But you're relapsing consistently, but you wonder how you're gonna get attraction. You're relapsing to everything. You're validating every single thing she does, even if it's bad behavior, and you're still wondering why she isn't attracted to you as much as you want her to be. This is not a logical way of going. This is actually the absolute opposite. And if you don't, and there's only a certain few number of guys who know this attraction thing, but the rest don't. But you can be in the top 5% when it comes to this attraction thing. So I mean, don't be delusional. It really isn't that hard. You talk to her, she gives you the cues, and then she's attracted to you. So yes, she will find attraction for you if you do things in a certain way. But you have to do things in a certain way. You have to be mysterious. You have to be nonchalant. You have to have a alpha mindset. You have to step back and observe. Only then can you make the conclusions that you really need to make. If you wake up and then you let your thoughts dictate your mood, you will never win in life. You have to take a step back from your thoughts, from what everyone's saying, and have some time alone so you can think strategically, so you can make your actions strategic, so you can be intentional, so you can be purposeful. This is the only way to really get to the place that you want to be. But if you're always allowing someone to dictate how you feel, you're letting your thoughts dictate how you feel, you're letting some exterior thing dictate how you feel, you're going to be in a lower vibration, and then you're going to start attracting the worst things for you. All of this comes hand in hand. But if you're on seed retention, if you meditate and you observe, and then you act out on purpose, you will finally get to the place that you really want it to be. So I hope that video had some value in it. Like I said, I am going to be doing video consultations. So anybody who really needs it, anybody who actually has questions and really wants to maybe upgrade their life, I will be doing that pretty soon. Let me know if you're interested. Like the video, comment, and subscribe below. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.